Been talking about the Cardinals all day on Hot Stove. We'll be doing the rest of that all day on MLB Network throughout the afternoon and evening. They are the club in focus as our 30 Clubs in 30 Days tour continues. Nolan Arenado, of course, the dominant storyline, not just in St. Louis, but across all of baseball. The big trade that brought him over from Denver. Tom Verducci asked him earlier about the transition, not only leaving Denver and coming to the Cardinals, but leaving Denver as a Rocky and then coming back on road trips and home games based on the altitude change. You asked him this right after he was traded, and he gave you a very thoughtful answer a little while ago.
Yeah, it was tough. I think whenever you go on the road after a 7-game homestand or a 10-game in Denver, you have to get on that curveball machine as much as you can. You got to see as much break as you can, but you know how it is. It's hard. The machine doesn't really replicate how good these guys' sliders are and stuff like that. So it's tough. It's not an easy adjustment. So I'm excited that I don't have to. I'm not going to have to do that. I'm excited how my body's going to feel being out of altitude, and those things for sure are definitely not easy. But it's going to be an adjustment either way. So I'm going to be excited for it. New division, new teams I get to play on mostly, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
That's the flip side. They say playing Coors Field, great place to hit, sure, but breaking balls just don't break as much at altitude as they do on the road. So Nolan and every Rocky goes through this, as you said, Matt, road trip to homestand throughout the course of a season. And the numbers show it. And it's not just Nolan. You look at the Rockies team, the entire team will struggle with breaking balls on the road more so than at home. I mean, look at this difference. Best slugging percentage against breaking balls at home, 22nd on the road. Constantly adjusting, breaking balls sharper. And Matt, that answer was really key for me too, because he also talked about the recovery aspect. First of all, they're working harder because, as he said, he has to jump in against the curveball machine as soon as they get on the road. That's some more work you have to put in physically. But playing at altitude, people don't understand. There's a grind associated with that. The lower oxygen level there, muscles just don't recover as well. So baseball's a grind anyway. You know that. 6-month season. It's more of a grind when 81 of your games are in Colorado. So Nolan being able now to see breaking balls that break the same way home and road, the recovery aspect of it. Listen, he's a great player. I expect him to have a great year anyway. But I think you're going to see the best of Nolan Arenado. This is some of the examples we're talking about here where we picked them out, sure, but breaking balls in altitude, ask any pitcher, they will tell you it just does not break the same. So think about that as a hitter, Matt. You got the same pitcher on the mound, home or road, but at home you see that breaking ball, and you really have to, your gyroscope, figure out where that ball is going to be. On the road, the ball's not going to be where it is, so you're constantly adjusting. Yeah.